In this particular demo program, I'm going to initialize just an array with three numbers. Then I'm going to explain the different concepts and the relation of arrays with pointers, because that is really important, because there is a very close relationship between arrays and pointers. And once you understand pointers, arrays makes more sense and there's a meaningful relationship between both of them. So what I'm doing is, let me first try to go part by part. I have defined an array A, max is 50, but I have initialized only three elements, 10, 20 and 30. So the rest of them will be whatever values, they'll be zeros. Now let's try to take a look at each printf and help you understand. Let us say the array A is given certain memory location. It's given a memory address. So here first what I'm doing in the first printf is address of array A in the main function. Okay, I am printing it as address of A. So let us see what is address of A when I ran it. Address of A happens to be 1174864. I am not reading this left side, it's a huge number, so I'm just worried about 1174864. This is the starting address, or where the array's zeroth element is located. So the array's zeroth element, suppose 10, this is the address of 10. So you can consider this to be the address of 10. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to print certain addresses of the individual elements of this particular array. So I'm calling a function called as print address. I am passing A. A is the name of the array and 3 indicates that I am only interested in the first 3 numbers. Now I had told you in the previous program, when I pass the name of the array, it is as good as passing the address of the array. So in place of A, actually this particular address 1174864 shall be copied here and it will be sent to print address. So the value of x now is going to be equal to the address of the array A. Why x is star? Because x is a pointer to an integer type of variable. That means x can contain any address. So it contains the address of the array. Okay, x contains the address of the array. Now what I am doing is I am printing all the addresses and sizes of elements. Okay, forget sizes, I'm just printing addresses of array elements because that's more important. Let us see where x of 0, x of 1, x of 2 reside. If you see here, x of 0 resides at 1174864. After 4 bytes, 1174868, x of 1 resides. After another 4 bytes, 1174872, the second element resides. Now there is a little bit of explanation required. The address of the array is the same as the address of the zeroth element of the array. So if you see the address of the zeroth element, it is the same as the address of the array. It means the zeroth location and the name of the array are both referring to the address of the array. So this was the address of the zeroth location, first location and second location. Now if you see, I had told you x contains the address of A or the address of the zeroth element of the array, which are both the same. So if I print the address in x, okay, if I print the value of x, it should print the address of the array. Now just to show you, address of x is different from value in x, I am showing this particular print. Now if you see, x is a pointer, that is an address variable. X has a different address which is 1174824. Now x contains the address of this array A. What is the address contained in x? The address contained in x is 1174864. 1174864 also happens to be the address of the array in main and also happens to be the address of the zeroth element. So all these three are same. Now when I come back, I am trying to find the size of pointer variable x. So size of pointer variable is 8 bytes on this particular machine. Now I have told you address of A of 0 and simply A is all the same. In order to verify, the address of array A in main, if I simply print A, it is going to print this particular address. Now if you see, if I highlight this, you will see it highlighted at so many places. First, when I am printing this array address in main, it printed this number. Then in the print address function, address of 0th location is this. Then address of the pointer variable in X is this. Then address of A using this is same. So A, address of A of 0 and X of 0, address of X of 0 all mean the same. They all mean address of the 0th element or starting address of the array. So I hope this program has given you clarity on different aspects of the relationship between pointers and arrays. Please go through it multiple times till you are completely clear. Should you have any doubt, use the comment section to ask a query and I'll dutifully answer it. So just in case, we will run it now. Now you will see the numbers we had are not going to be the numbers which are going to be printed, because now the location allotted to the array may be different. So now I am going to run it. Okay, so I had done some mistakes here and there. So let me see, let me take this flow out. Okay, so it's making the program unnecessarily look long. Then I'll take this flow off. Okay, I think now we should be okay, but never know. Okay, redefinition, void print address X. So what I have done here, okay, what is print address X? Okay, it is int star here. Then print address A of 3 star X seems to be fine. What is the number, line number? 34. Oh, I have copied this print address twice. That's no wonder it's giving this particular problem. So let's get this flow off. Okay, now let's try to recompile and see what happens. So now you can see, you can re-verify. Address of the array in main, let me make this a little big and let me freeze it. Address of array A in main is this particular number. Just keep 60320. 0th element address is same. First element is after 4 bytes. Second element is after 4 bytes. Now pointer has its own address. X has its own address, that is 60280. Now what is the address of the pointer variable, or what is the address contained in X? So this word in is important. So if I just print X, it is going to print 60320, which happens to be the address of the array in main. Size of the pointer variable X is 8 bytes. All right, and address of the array A in main, just simply printing A will give me the address, which is 5060320. So I hope this has clarified your understanding of how arrays are stored in memory locations, in a consecutive memory locations, and how by default when you pass or call the array or send the array to a function, the address of the array is sent to the function.